Alright, so now we're going to make our little corn tortilla bowl. So we just get regular corn tortillas. We're going to temp the oil. It should be about between 350 and 375. Anywhere in there is good. Alright, and we're good. We're at 375. So we're going to drop the tortilla in there. We're going to take a ladle, put a little oil in it first, all right? Then we're going to press it down. Maybe get a close-up of this so you can see how we get the shape. So we hold it down. It's going to fry nicely like that. Takes about 15 seconds, so I basically count to 15. And then I'll flip it over. There we go. Alright, just flip it over like so. The edges. Alright, now that's a nice color right there. It's golden brown, delicious. This is the way we want it. We're going to do a couple more just for the sake of showing you how to do it. So you get the oil in there. So I'm using canola oil. You can use whatever oil you like. I wouldn't suggest olive oil. It doesn't have the right cooking temp. It helps if you pop holes in it before you do it. I just take like my little thermometer and I just pop a few holes in. This keeps bubbles from forming. Lighter, but it's fine. Do one more for demonstration's sake. Oil in there, that way it doesn't, the oil won't pop up. It's a safety thing. So you want to have oil in the ladle before you drop it down. Nice long ladle like this keeps you from the heat. Obviously you want to use a metal ladle. You don't want to use something that's plastic or something like that. The temperature's too high for most plastics. What I'm using right now is a 4-ounce ladle, and I find it's good to make a nice 4-ounce dish out of it, basically. We're going to put the chicken inside of this. That's what we're going to do. Alright. And you see I have a paper towel to drain the oil. We actually should turn them upside down like this so the oil drips out. That way it's not too oily. I'm going to take a little bit of this oil. I use a cast iron skillet for my blackening. So I added a little bit of that hot oil to the hot pan. So I have chicken strips. So I cut them into strips. I'm going to take some of this seasoning. I put a little oil on there first. But I'm going to marinate these. It's good to let them sit for a few minutes and kind of absorb the flavor, but not necessary. You can do it right away like I'm about to do. And like I said, with blackening doesn't mean spicy. It is spicy, but it doesn't mean spicy. It means blackened. So you want a little bit of black coloring to it. The paprika helps with that. gives it kind of burns off right away. So we're gonna do strips. You can do this with tongs, so you know, to ensure that you don't burn yourself. I have gloves on, so I feel pretty comfortable doing it this way. You don't want to crowd the pan any more than what I've just done. So it has a little bit of space to cook. If you throw in too much at one time, it's not going to blacken, it's going to boil basically. And that's not what you want. You want to get that nice color in there. And these spices, when they char and burn a bit and turn black, they actually have a wonderful flavor. So that's what you're going for there. And I will just let them sit there for a few minutes. With these strips like this, I let it cook, you know, about 70% of the way on one side. That way you get that nice char that you want. And look, see, there we go. See that color? That's exactly what you want there. It's just nice blackened color. Now strips like this are going to cook pretty fast. If you're doing a breast, it's going to take a little bit longer. You might even sear both sides and then finish in the oven. But this should finish in the pan just fine. Look at that. That's very nice. Like I said, you don't worry about it getting a little black. That actually intensifies the flavor, really helps it out a lot. So that chicken's going to be about another 30 seconds to get the same color on the other side. And then we'll plate up, okay? Okay, so we have a nice lettuce mix here. It's got some carrots, romaine, and fresh picked cilantro leaves to add a little extra flavor. So like I said, we don't really need a dressing for this because we have the black bean salsa, so we're just going to add that to the lettuce mix. We're going to mix it. So you can see like the lime juice and all the spices are going right into the lettuce, so you have a nice vinaigrette automatically. Okay. We're going to take one of these shells, we're going to put it right in the middle, like so. Now the blackened chicken's done. The way I know that is I tempt it with the same thermometer I tempt the oil with, and it's 165 degrees. So now we know that's ready. We're going to put that into the shell like so. Alright. Take a little bit of this. Kind of put it on top like so. Then we have our sour cream, and we're just going to drizzle that right on top. So now you have a really wonderful salad, you know, for you and your friends. You have the taco shell, which will break up and will give you some crunch. You have your vegetables in it. The vinaigrette is automatically in the black bean salsa. So if this is a dish you like, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on our Facebook and our GoFundMe. Also check out our partners at Feed the Fridge, their GoFundMe. They're helping restaurants and food insecurity. It's really great partnership we have with them. They're helping us with our organization as well. And you can find this meal this week if you have food insecurity and you're looking for a place to pick up food. You can find this pretty much anywhere in the DMV area if you look up the Feed the Fridge organization. So here you go.